Hello everyone, I hope you're okay and taking very good care of yourselves. If you're not okay, I pray that you become. I for one, I am not okay and I'll be letting you guys know why later in the video. But I have been going through a lot and a lot has been going through me. Otherwise, I'm having my first meal of the day. Lately, my appetite has been so bad. It is currently 3:30 p.m. and I'm having my first meal of the day. Oh my God, what a confidence booster. honey. Okay. So we got this gift from family friends. This is like a housewarming gift. And today we've decided to open it. Where do we start from, my husband?
Well, I would see if you can find, something like that.
Okay. Let me tell you a story about a knife like this. The first time my husband came to Uganda to see me, didn't he carry a knife?
Just like that one.
He carried something like this.
It was in my carry-on, which is not allowed.
So I asked him, I was like, how did you pass the airport with this knife? Like, I passed. But he checked me. I was like, no, this is not allowed. You're not supposed to move with this.
They took it from me at one of the places we went, I think.
Yeah, we had gone to, I think, a restaurant or a hotel, something like that. And they took it away from him. To him, it wasn't like a big deal because...
It was a total accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. And also, I think people in this country move with like those things just for protection, right, honey?
In the U.S., I think there's a law on maybe how big the knife can be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it wasn't a big one. It was a small knife. It's just that for me, being a Ugandan, I feel like it's only people who are like very influential in the country, people who have people following them, like the politicians who maybe stole money and people are looking for them, that move with those things, guns and knives.
I think they say the U.S. is pretty unique in that regard with how many people carry guns. But for me anyway, it's just a tool. A knife is useful in many other ways.
Yeah, so this is it. Honey, are you seeing it well?
Very well, yeah. Looks like they protected it.
Yep. Here we go.
So honey, should we show them what it is?
Yeah, this is it.
A lift-top coffee table.
A coffee table. Ooh. So I think my husband has to assemble it, right, honey?
That's right. It's put together with some instructions.
Yeah. That's the thing about the US. I love the fact that things are packaged in a way that you can assemble them on your own at home. Back home in Uganda, when you are buying a table, you're going to buy the table the way it is, you know?
It's just one solid piece.
Exactly. So whether it is a bed or a table or a couch, most of the times we just carry these things and you see people struggling to, you know, fix couches into their houses. Probably their doors are tiny or something. But here in this country, everything is in the box. So, honey, you think we should use this table right now or we would use it in the next house? Because it's not going to match the things that we have in this house currently. What do you think?
Yeah, I think if we set it up in the next house, it would be in perfect condition that way.
I think that's what we'll do. I don't know if you can notice, but I am in my husband's truck, a van. Oh God, the noise in this van. That's why I don't like sitting in this van. I call it a nadler because every time I'm in this van, I feel like, you know how you feel turbulence when you're on the plane? This is how that van makes me feel like.
Turbulence.
Honey, what did you say?
Turbulence.
Yeah, turbulence is what I said. So this van, that's why most of the times when I'm in this van, I don't say anything. I don't talk to you guys because it's chaos. It's too much chaos. The first time I sat in this van, I had a headache.
Every man for himself in this game.
Everyone?
Every man for himself. It's a free-for-all.
And I'm not hearing. What did you say? Every man for himself, right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So Mnanga, you guys, we are in Air Nadla. I call it Air Nadla. It can be very fast sometimes, but the turbulence. We are going to the salon, and we're going to do my nails. I've not done my nails in like 2 months. I last did my nails when Tina was getting married. Tina, so how long have you been married, girl? That's how long my nails are. And is there anything you want to tell people?
Keep being awesome.
Longer, truly appreciate who I am and stop holding to illusions like a hole in my mind. Surely I've seen it, sitting on the sea, so the world keep on turning around till you hear a bingo. They tell me about a God, I wanna know him more. He told me to be humble, so we could let me know. He had upon me, head up on my clothing, head up on my story, head up on my glory. It's all about you. Me this far from nowhere, I give you all the glory. You deserve much better, and I know this.
So guys, we are back from the salon. My husband picked the nail polish. I'm going to show you how it looks like. I feel like it is not for dark skinned people like I am, but you guys can bring back my confidence. Let me know if it is okay for me to keep this nail color, nail polish, right? Nail
I love
color.
it. I think it turned out great.
So yeah, because my husband loves green, he picked green. I don't know if you guys can see it properly.
Perfecto.
Yeah, unfortunately this nail of mine broke. I don't know if you can see it. It broke, but it's still okay. These other ones were kind of reduced because they were very long. My nails grow so long. Yeah, so that is what we settled with, but my husband has something to tell you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for 44,000 subscribers. Every little milestone means a great deal to us, and we are just so grateful to have you in our life. We wish you all the best. We wish we could shake and hug each and every one of you. But in the meantime, thank you for the positivity, and just know that really means a lot to us.
Thank you so much. We love you so much.
Are you going to tell us a little bit about the wine?
Oh, this wine was given to us by Tina and Andrew. Every time they come to see us, they carry a bottle of wine. Thank you so much, Tina and Andrew. We have a lot of wine in the house, so we'll be letting you know about who, because all the wine that we have in the house we didn't buy, so we'll be showing you everyone. We will tell you English. I'll be telling you about whoever gave us the wine. So this was given to us by Tina and Andrew. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Oh.
My husband does not want very calm wine, so he has some water. So I'm just going to add. Hey, look at me, honey.
That's good. That's a lot.
Okay. It is not very sweet wine. It is semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet.
Actually, not semi-sweet, quarter sweet. It's quarter sweet. It is not that sweet. Anyway, I don't know if you guys remember in the previous video when I told you that I don't know if you guys remember in the previous video when I told you guys that I was really struggling. It came to my notice that I was actually not struggling, but I was just going through something. So it made it look like I was struggling to adjust and all that. But then later, I realized that I was just going through something that was making me not want to be on my own for the most part and have distraction around me, have my husband around me, have friends around me, you know. So something that I didn't tell you for the past, I don't know how many weeks, my grandpa was sick, my grandfather was sick. And some of you know how much I loved my grandfather, like a lot. I loved him so much because He reminds me of my dad. He's the father to my late dad. So, yeah, he's been sick. We found out he had cancer some maybe weeks ago. I don't remember when exactly, but ever since we found out, it was really hard on us. Like every other day, wanting to find out how is his condition, what can we do, let's take him to this hospital, what did they say, this, that, and the other. So it was hard on me, and I did not know how much that affected my mental health, that every time I was on my own, all I would think about is my grandfather. Like, what if something happens to him? I mean, my grandfather was 90 years. He made 90 years old on the 1st of July. So when he was sick, when we found out he had cancer, he was like 89. So at that age, you are skeptical about, good health. You're like, now that he has cancer, anything can happen. So my fear was, oh God, let not anything bad happen to him while I am away. And then secondly, I just didn't like the fact that he was in pain. So every time I remembered the pain that he was going through, I felt so terrible. I felt so bad. I wished I was there to like help him. I don't know if it is just me, but then there is this feeling I always have, even when my mom is sick, or my sister or someone really close to me is sick. I always have this feeling of, oh, if I was there, maybe I would have treated them better. Maybe I would have made sure they are eating in time. Maybe I would have made sure that they have their medication at the time when they need to have it. So the guilt of not being available for my for my grandpa, was weighing on me. It kept making me feel like I'm a terrible person. I am, So I think every time I thought about that, it made it look like, oh, I am struggling in the US, like I'm not adjusting. But in actual sense, there's something that I was carrying a very big burden. And unfortunately, I uploaded the previous video on a Thursday, right? And I think an hour later, after I'd uploaded the video, an hour or an hour and a half later, I got a call back home, and something told me. Actually, I told my husband this the night before that. Something terrible happened to me, my throat. I felt like I was choking and all that, but I hadn't eaten anything that bad. I had just drunk tea, and it made me uncomfortable for almost an hour. And somehow I felt something was not right with the way I was feeling. So fast forward to Thursday, when I had just uploaded the video, an hour or an hour and a half later, I get a call from my uncle telling me that my grandpa had passed on. And for some reason, it made me like, I felt so heavy. I don't know how to explain that. I felt so terrible. The guilt of not being around to treat him, and now it made it even worse, the guilt of not being around to send him off. Understand? I'm sure that is one of the worst days of my year this year. It was terrible. I didn't know how to feel, but yeah, it was a terrible weekend, just for you guys to know. He was buried on Monday. He died on Thursday, was buried on Monday. And later on Monday, after his burial, somehow, I don't know how I felt, but I felt like, now that my grandpa is gone, I shouldn't worry. Something in my mind kept telling me, now you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry so much. He has rested. He's not in pain anymore. So it was at that point that I realized how much his sickness and me not being around for him physically affected me, right? Because for these few days, ever since he was buried, I don't feel so much, I don't feel that so much
of a burden.
Of a burden, yes. like I feel lighter. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't feel as bad as I was feeling, and that makes me realize that it was actually not adjusting. I wasn't finding it adjust because, oh God, why am I speaking broken English? I wasn't finding it hard to adjust, but I just had something going on, that. And I one thing I've realized is every time you're going through something and you do not share, it even burdens you the most, because it's only my husband that knew what I was going through, and of course one or two friends. But I felt maybe I should have shared more. Maybe I should have told some other people about it. Maybe that would have helped. Maybe I would have gotten a few words from them to make me feel better, So I realized that sometimes it's not good to face some challenges on your own. Like, speak out, let people know about these things. They might not do too much to help the situation, but just them talking to you and making you feel like it's going to be okay is enough for you to not feel overwhelmed. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, my grandpa is gone, and
may he rest in peace.
Amen. So yeah, most of you who have been like OGs and OBs of this channel, I've featured my grandpa like 4 times on this channel, and you remember him dancing at our African wedding. Yeah, I loved him so much. That's all I can tell you guys. I loved my grandfather so much. He wished everyone well. He didn't mind about, earthly things. Like, I mean, it's okay for everyone to live their lives. Like, he was just in his own world. Like, he cared about us. I recall the times that he always called me. And one thing I'll always remember about my grandfather is him telling me about people that I actually don't know. And this is typical of African parents. My mom does that a lot. But my grandfather did that thing where sometimes he would call you and tell you, oh, Jupa, oh my God, I'm speaking my language. Like, these people came around to see me. Do you remember them? Do you remember this guy? He was very close to your dad in 1990 something. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember what happened in 1990, whatever, I was a very young girl. So, yeah, that was my grandfather. And most of the times I would not make him feel like he was speaking to the wrong person, I would just...
I'd try to go along with it.
I was like, yeah, I remember them, yeah. So they came to check on me, or I went to check on them, or I was meeting up with my friends for an evening somewhere. You know how like old people meet up and like they drink sometimes, or like share ideas and all that, have conversations. So I would tell you that, oh, I was there with the other elders and we met so and so. You remember him? He really liked your dad. He used to visit your dad more often, something like that. And every time I'll be like, oh yes, I remember that person. Oh, that's nice. I'm happy that you met them. Yeah, I told them about you and they told me to send greetings to you. That was my grandfather. Like, he always found something to tell me, like on the phone. Every time he called me, he would tell me something, whether I need to know it or not. Coming here, my plan was to stay for maybe 1 year and then go back and, visit my grandfather and, have a good time. Check on him and of course my other members of the family. But unfortunately, it's going to be hard going back to the village, because the truth is, it was my grandfather that always took me to the village. No hard feelings. I don't want to hurt any member of my family, but I just want you all to know that the main reason I always went to the village was to see my grandfather. Like, he meant so much to me. But now that he's passed on, I don't know. Of course, I'll always go to the village, but it won't be the same. Like the excitement, I don't know. I just feel like I lost a very big part of me.
You did, huh? And we were so sad to see him go. But that's life. And he is in a better place now.
Mm-hmm. So I love these flowers so much. When I lost my grandpa, I got flowers from different people. I got flowers from Tina and Andrew. In fact, Tina and Andrew came over that night and they were here till late night, right, honey?
That's right. They were sort of, we all kind of imagined it as a bit of a vigil, you know?
Yeah.
Getting to be with each other when somebody passes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tina and Andrew. You don't know how much you did for me that day.
It's really special.
It made me feel better, way better. Yeah. And they brought us beautiful flowers. Unfortunately, they withered. Our sister Beth, my husband's elder sister, bought us flowers as well. And thank you so much, Beth. I love flowers so much. So when people give me flowers, makes me feel so loved. So thank you. And these are the latest flowers that we got from Mom, Dad, and Grace. And I love them a lot. I really love them. May God bless you all.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, honey. So I remember reaching out to all of you and saying that I was willing to advertise your businesses free of charge between now and 15th of August, and so many of you reached out. Oh my God, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know you guys are doing things. I didn't know. I thought you guys are like corporates sitting in offices and working. There is so many of you guys that have businesses, that have a lot going on. And trust me, I am going to fulfill that. I'm going to advertise for you guys. I'm actually starting. One of the emails we got read, like one of you reached out to us and told us you have a book that you wrote and it is on Amazon. So we decided to buy the book, and that is what I am going to be reading this week, because you guys are the same people that told me that for me to kill this whole boredom in the absence of my husband, I should read books, and I am going to be reading this book this week. So I am requesting you guys to, okay, why am I even requesting if I show you the book? And you should help me.
Yeah. First you'll read the book. Oh, the knife is over here. Maybe it doesn't need it. Let's just try tear. It says tear.
Okay. Yeah, so we ordered for the book, and yeah, this is it. In the palm of his hands, series book 1, Longing, My Need to Belong, a memoir.
Looks nice.
So this is the book. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the person that reached out to me is called Beverly Bennett.
Beverly.
Yeah, I said Beverly. You say Beverly?
Beverly.
Okay. British English.
That's right.
Beverly Bennett. She reached out to me and said she wrote this book, and she requested me to read it and also let you guys know about it. So kindly, guys, let's support Beverly. Let's support her. Go to Amazon. I'm going to link her, what do they call it in English?
It's okay, honey. What I think my beautiful wife is trying to say is that she's going to include the link to the author's book in the description.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So you guys should support her. The book is not expensive.
Nice.
It is less than $20. I don't remember how much we paid. My husband did pay, but
less than $20. Yeah.
Yeah, it's less than $20. Kindly support Beverly. Let's read this book. Let's read this book. When we get done with it, we'll talk about it in the future.
It looks like just about exactly 300 pages.
Yeah.
Should you read the description of the author or later?
Okay, I can read that. About the author. Beverly Bernard lives and works in the Cayman Islands. She and her husband, Anthony, have been married for over 40 years and are proud parents to 3 exceptional children, each accomplished in their own right. Beverly draws from decades of personal experience in her writing, including both the triumphs and the struggles that have shaped her life. She writes honestly about loss, resilience, and the unexpected moments of grace that emerge from the hardship. Readers will find in her stories not just one woman's journey, but universal truth about facing adversity and finding strength in life's most challenging seasons. This is how Beverly looks like. Such a pretty lady.
In the process of checking the mailbox for Beverly's book, we found another surprise.
Yeah, and it is a card from my aunts and uncle, my husband's aunt and uncle.
Yours too, yeah.
Yeah.
Father's brother.
Yeah. I think you guys remember Aunt Alexis and Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim came through for us when we were moving to this place and helped us with putting things together in the house. You remember Uncle Tim and our cousin brother Liam?
We visited the farm too.
Yes, at the farm. And then you remember Auntie Alexis, the one who helped me drive around the farm? Yeah, so they sent us a very beautiful note. As you all know, this is my birth month, and yeah, the cards keep coming. And this was happy belated birthday, Amito, wishing you love and joy. With love, Auntie Alexis and Uncle Tim. Thank you so much.
Very sweet.
This is so sweet. Mom and Dad gave me a beautiful card. Oh my goodness. It came, imagine I celebrated the birthday with them, but then they sent their card through the mail, and it was so sweet. And I love the fact that it was guacamole because although I love guacamole a lot, I love avocados, so it had that like avocado fruit. Is it a fruit?
Fruit, yeah.
Is avocado a fruit or a vegetable?
People will debate you on that, but I would say vegetable myself, I think.
Yeah, it looks really good, nice, and yeah, it is one of my favorite cards. Thank you so much.
I have to say, Mom and Dad have always been really good about birthday cards. You could be in school in a different state away, abroad, on vacation, they'll find a way to get a birthday card to you. So.
That was so sweet. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Aunt Alexis and Uncle Tim. We love you so much, like so much. Cheers to family.
To family.
I was preparing for bed and I remembered something. My husband keeps saying that I have an amazing family on YouTube, and he says I always get like the best recommendations from you guys, and yeah, I agree because tell me why you guys forced me or influenced me to buy witch hazel. So I was preparing for bed, and then I remembered that you guys are the reason I bought this. You kept telling me, oh Amito, buy witch hazel, buy witch hazel, it's going to help you, and here it is helping me. And trust me, for the few days that I have used it, I see a great change on my face. I think you guys can see it as well. My face used to be very oily. I told you that times when I could feel like I should scrap off the oil and use it to fry an egg, but now I feel like my skin is just like other people's skins, like other people whose skins are not like very oily. I feel like my skin is now better, so I use the witch hazel in this manner and then just rub it on my face. Yeah, I do this after showering. After cleansing, apply toner to cotton pad and sweep across face, follow with moisturizer, of course. So thank you to all of you guys for recommending witch hazel. Oh my god, you see how dirty someone can be? Like, I am just from cleaning my face, but see the dirt that is coming. I'm just from washing my face in the bathroom, but see the dirt. I also changed my moisturizer. I was reading somewhere and they were saying that people with oily skins need a gel moisturizer, and all the moisturizers I had were not gel based, so I got one, the Aveeno, and every time I apply it on my face, I feel like it is doing something. I don't know what exactly it's doing. Let's give it another 1 month. Like 1 month. Started using it a few days ago, so let's give it 1 month and see how it goes. Somehow I feel like it's doing something. And of course a lip balm. So thank you so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the next video. May God bless you and bless you all abundantly.